I've had a little bit of time to play Marathon, and I'm going to share my honest overall thoughts on the game, whether you're going to like it when it finally releases or whether it's just going to be a bit boring. There's very extreme opinions on both sides of the fence. You have very extreme against opinions, people saying the game looks like Roblox, people saying the game's going to be dead on arrival, and then on the other side you have people who say this game's going to be the next best thing, it's going to be amazing, it's so fun. Where does the game actually stand? Well, with most things that are on the internet, it's somewhere in between those two extremes, and I want to try and break that down today with my first impressions. To me, Marathon is a great game. If you like extraction shooters, or if you've been interested in extraction shooters, you're going to like Marathon. And I'll delve more into that in a minute. If you care about the graphics and fidelity of a game, you're not going to like this. Yes, it does look like Roblox at times. Yes, the UI looks terrible. That may be improved by the time the game launches, but it definitely has a certain art style to it that's not going to appeal to everybody. So if you really care about graphical stuff and the appearance of your game, you're not going to like this game. It's straight up. You know, you're just going to keep looking at your guns and think, this looks a bit weird. This looks like a 3D object in Blender or something. But if you can look past that, there is some gameplay elements in Marathon that are quite fun. This game is not going to be the next best big thing. It's not going to be a massive groundbreaking release. It is another extraction game in the extraction genre, but it does it pretty well. And I'll explain why. Now, there's a pretty good gear economy in this system. Everything has a rarity, right? And as the rarity goes up, the attributes of those items will increase. Whether it's a weapon attachments, weapon themselves, augments and attachments for your character, or extra like passive abilities, the higher rarity they are, the more value they have, and the more special abilities and stats that they'll have. So you have this constant want to get the next best and better gear, and it is really rare. Like, you're not going to find all this stuff in just a few playthroughs. So you have this constant interest in going back and back and back and building up more gear. The actual core gameplay is a little bit faster than most extraction games, but certainly slower than most pure shooter games. You have a very limited amount of movement stamina. It's kind of like an overheat system. So you can use a couple movement abilities, whether it's a slide, a jump, or a bit of sprinting. But once you've run out, you're going to need to walk around a little bit and regain that stamina, so to speak. And that's very much similar in a lot of other extraction games. And I think that's good. If you have too fast-flowing movement, you're just going to get third-partied all the time, and it's not going to work for extraction shooters. You need some quiet before the storm. And this game has that. But once you've got the movement, it's a lot faster paced. You got these snappier little bursts of engagement based on the movement abilities and slightly faster paced sort of movement mechanics that most extraction shooters don't have. So when you have a PvP encounter, it's this little burst of engagement. Your heart starts beating faster. You're worried that you might die and lose all your stuff, but you're also excited about the concept that you might kill those other people and steal their gear as well. If you've ever played extraction shooters, you'll know what I mean. If you watch gameplay, you'll never understand that. If you just watch other streamers play Marathon, you understand what it feels like to get into an engagement and potentially have your gear on the line because you just have nothing to relate it to. So it can be a little bit confusing watching this slow-paced, boring gameplay and wonder, well, this looks a bit rubbish, right? But if you've ever played an extraction game, you know that those fights are exhilarating because any wrong move and you lose everything on you. Any right move and you may take all of their gear. Now, this game is certainly janky. It's a little rough around the edges. I'm sure all that stuff will get ironed out over time. I think it's a little bit lacking when you want to compare it to other extraction shooters. It doesn't do enough to stand out from the crowd. So I want to bring myself back to the point I made earlier on in the video, which is to point out that it's not going to be the next groundbreaking thing. I think it's going to be pretty fun. And I think the long-term success of this game is going to potentially rely on sort of more interesting and in-depth PvE encounters, engagements, puzzles, that kind of stuff that Bungie does really well with Destiny. If they can lean into that stuff a little bit more, then that would be great. At the moment, it's sort of very surface level little engagements, you know, like little waves of enemies, or you call in a supply drop, you know, or you do a little like tiny little puzzle where you have to match the numbers on a terminal. It's very simple stuff, really. So those are my thoughts. If you like extraction shooter games, you will like Marathon. There's no doubt about it. It may not be your favorite extraction shooter game. It may end up being your favorite because it's a little bit faster paced. So if you like extraction shooters, but you like the movement of, say, Apex Legends, then you'll like this. If you don't like extraction shooters, you're not going to like this. If you've never played an extraction shooter before, this is a good entry into the series. It's a little bit more casual when it comes to gameplay. You know, you still lose all your stuff, right? But it's a little bit more casual. And you'll see in the gameplay how, like, someone who's experienced, like me, with a lot of shooter games, you can kill people pretty quickly and move around in quite fun ways. So I want to just showcase a gameplay where I go in solo, we squad wipe a whole team. If you know what extraction shooters are, you can probably feel how tense I was at certain moments. It's pretty fun. So if you want a further look at what Marathon's all about, let's get into that action now. Oh, there's people here. There's people here. They're not on me, bro. Whoop. The one. Guys will just hold the same angle, dude. Whoa! There's a lot of AI. Oh boy, there's so much AI here. What? Okay, around. Close the door behind you. I'm trying to steal that guy's loot. I think he had a double shield. Or maybe even a triple. It was blue. There he is. Looting his teammate. He's looting his teammate. I can't believe it. Is that what they're doing these days? We're just busy looting each other, man. You're all so greedy, man. I swear that's all that people do these days. All that people do is just loot each other. I swear. It's unbelievable. Wait, hang on. There's one box there and then one there. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Here we go. That should be the last one. Should be the last. Wait, there's a... Well, there's a lot of people. Yeah, I think that was the last one. We should be good. Nice. 1v3. Your knife heavy attacks briefly apply toxin. Yo, okay. Alright. You've been kitted out, haven't you? Oh, you got a long shot, do ya? Uh-huh. Over on AR enhanced. Yeah, I'm taking that. Thank you. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Get a bigger backpack now, boy. I gotta loot the other guys. This is a twin tap, and then we've got an AR. Okay, that's a window. What you got? Any better shields? Ooh, 24 times backpack. Thank you very much. Woo. Oh, yeah. I've got to get out of here then. Med pack. Bro, you guys are kitted. Let's take everything that's green, dude. And there's one more box. There's one more box. Should be here. Oh, there's 2 boxes. I told you, man. There's 4 players here. That doesn't add up. Something doesn't add up. Why are there 4 players? Here we go. Here we go. That guy's got an LMG. Just on the left here. Just one clip 2 people, dude. There's the other one. You see him? I know where he is. Sounds crazy, dude. Goal should be to res. Where's the guy? Down here. There. I see him already. He's in the smoke. Of course he is. There he is. Nice. Got them all. Got them all. I got you all. Okay, did you res your friend? Or did you not? Where's your loot? Over there? Alright. Got Brut. Oh, 8x ammo pack. Such a bulky thing, though. Overrun AR. Base pack. Oh, you got a Graceful Landings V2 chip? Yes, please. In fact, I'm going to equip that bad boy. And we're going to... swap out the energy harvesting. Okay. Not much else here to take, really. Take your ammo. Alright, where's the other guy?
In 15 minutes.
Yeah, there we go. Both boxes. Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, what you got? A lot of backpacks. I need backpacks, honestly. Ah, but we don't have room, man. And these attachments are going to sell for more. Nimble Fingers, Conquest LMG. Not much. Not much. Enzyme suppressants. Lingering effects from your consumables last longer. Another med pack. Nanozymes. Protective E1. +1 shield slot. Oh, yeah. We need to keep that. Need to take that, dude. Actually, very important to take these. We've got a vintage Conquest LMG worth 900. Go on then. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thanks. Got that round, yeah.
Warning. Reinforcements detected.
All right. We've got to go in here and figure something out, man. Like, what is going on? We need to do a quest. The quest is to... let's see. Contracts. Wait, did I reset my other contract? Yo, I did? Oh, bro. What? So now I need to go to Hauler, which should be pretty close. And we need to loot 3 containers. So you can only have 1 contract at once. Got it. All right. No problem. Let's go then. Let's go. It's a bad boy. This LMG is kind of crazy, though. All right. What is this? What is this? Why is there an SMG here and some weird goop, dude? What is that? I have no idea. Can you, like, melee it? No? Strange. That'd be a quest item or something. Okay. Oh, dude, there's little tick things. I hate them. I hate those tick things. That AI is aggroing on someone other than me, dude. Okay. What are they doing? I don't want to shoot it because it's definitely aggroed on someone in there. You know how AI is in games. I might have to put out this bad boy just because it's a little bit better up close. Would have maybe taken that bully SMG. So we need to loot containers here. Okay. Does this count? Nope. Containers. Close the doors. Now we're inside. It's where things get very claustrophobic. That count as a container? In Hauler. Well, we are here. Guess we gotta find something like that's called a container? That could be a container, maybe. I think the red thing is a container, actually. Advanced patch kit. Take that. That's a folio. Oh, that counts. That counts. Be people here. Need to loot one more thing and then extract. 799. Someone's been fighting here. That count as looting a container? Maybe. Conquest LMG. Yeah, not as good as my one. That one's worth more. A lot of fighting. Oh dear. That count as a loot container? Nope. Not sure what like a container is and what isn't, to be honest. That's gotta be a container, surely. A trunk? Energy harvesting? No? You have to go down. Oh no, never mind. We're gonna have to go up.
10 minutes remaining.
We've only got 10 minutes left. Okay. That's gotta be a container. Come on. It is, I saw it. Magnum MC. Ooh. Only worth $90 though. Alright, now we gotta get out. We gotta dip, boys. We've gotta extract. It's the safest extract over here at the crew exfil. We're gonna make our way. We've got 10 minutes. Let's get going. I guess most people have probably extracted already. What the dude? Oh no. Honestly, don't care about AI. Like, but trouble is, shooting just makes other players come. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, that's. Woo! Nice little shortcut. Right, we gotta go. Is that a player? Dude, I don't like this. I don't have time for this. I gotta leave, man. I'm activating my ult. Go, 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 go.
A unit is signaling for reinforcements.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, keep running. No, 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 no. Woo, okay, that was close. No, I'm getting attacked by little green, red goblins again, bro. I need to heal up. It's getting a little bit stressful. Little bit tense. Bro, don't mess with me. Okay, not right now. I'm in the middle of something. I made a load of noise. If there's players here, it's gonna be inconvenient. Alright, what a little adventure, eh?